Shay Johnson's name to open that door for you to even walk through this, for anybody in the world to see you.
This moment on Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 7 exposes how much damage can be caused when people involve themselves in situations that were never theirs to begin with. The conversation between Miami Tip and Shay Johnson feels less like clarity and more like consequences catching up.
After the last time I seen you, I went and had a conversation with Amara. My question was, why was there no defense for Shay when my name came up as far as being a part of the reason why Alan was arrested? She started snapping on me, cussing me out, going off. So I'm sitting here like, Tip was right. Amara's my dog, I'm gonna always love her, but you can love people from a distance. My mother is extremely frustrated with me because I keep making the same mistake. But this situation with Amara, that is not my fault. I'm committed to change, and not cutting off Amara completely, entirely, I feel like that's growth. Even meeting with Tip, after everything we've been through, that shows growth. I am disappointed in Amara, but at this point, I just need some space. Tell me about your situation. I seen a couple things online. What's that about?
I overheard Chuck talking to another woman on the phone. I hear, you've been missing for 3 hours. Where you been at? He's telling her, oh, I was on set. Oh, he said, I gotta help her when she's on set, because you know, the more scenes she gets, the more scenes I get.
Really?
I never seen it coming. I'm questioning myself. What did I do wrong? What could I have done better?
It's not your fault. Listen, I've been there. I understand exactly how you feel, and it hurt like hell. Call it the curse of love and hip hop. When a man is using you and the show just to talk to multiple women.
He has absolutely no respect for women, period.
He don't.
How was the Healthy Hands event? What happened?
At my event, everything is going well. We're having a good time. My mother is there. You know, this guy that my mom hooked me up with. In the middle of making this announcement, Joy come walking in, clapping her hands, going crazy, talking about, yeah, you in my business. I got something for you. And here comes Boots from Flavor of Love, my stalker. She's been stalking me for over 15 years, bitch. This girl was going crazy, having a physical fight with my banners. Yeah, come on, ain't no healthy hair. Shay is this, Shay is that. She ain't no icon. I'm the icon. I'm the superstar. Bitch, if you such an icon and a superstar, why ain't nobody beating down your door to come on the show? You needed to use Shay Johnson's name to open that door for you to even walk through this, for anybody in the world to see you. The bitch is crazy. She's been mad at the fact that I've been the for over 15 years and she's been up under a rock. I don't talk about this girl. I don't bring her up. I don't talk about her in interviews. Why? Because I actually have things going on in my life. But this is my problem with Joy. Because I don't even give a about goofy ass. Joy pointed at my mother and said, that's why you raised the serpent. My mama ain't deserve that. It was wrong. It was disrespectful. And this situation caused an argument between my mom and I.
Is Sandra mad at you about the serpent comment? Or was it because she doesn't like the way you reacted to the situation?
The thing that bothered my mother the most was serpent is a snake in the Bible, and she is all about the Bible, God. Like, she don't want to have anything else to do with this drama.
You are the problem. You've been the problem.
When it comes to Joy, it's definitely a conversation that has to be had.
Oh, I want to have a conversation because part of the puzzle is missing, and I didn't have time to figure out what the that was.
I actually knew about this.
My sister was having conversations with people, and Shay was the one that had the most to say. And one person I know that really know her tea, Boots. Boots is definitely in Miami, and Boots is definitely going to pull up.
I didn't think that Joy was serious, but I'm not saying nothing. I'm in a good space with Shay right now, and I'd like to keep it that way. I've been trying to reach out to Amara, but she got me blocked. She don't want to hear from me. So I feel like you need to set up a meeting for her to come talk to me on my podcast. We take accountability on my podcast. One of my breakup resolutions is to get my podcast back up and running. Who would be a better first guest than Amara? After my public exchange with Gina online, I want this meetup with Amara to be public too. I feel like a hypocrite now that I'm going through the same thing as Amara. So she deserves a public apology.
This is how I think this needs to go. Eliza, she got a birthday party coming up. I'm pretty sure Amara is going to be there. Mm-hmm. You probably should come to the party too. I know. Listen.
I'm not invited, bro.
I'm inviting you because she invited me.
I'm not pulling a Joy. I want to sit down with Amara on my podcast one-on-one.
As far as the podcast, I can ask her But there will have to be a conversation with she and I first because we're just not on the same page right now.
Right.
But this situation might not go the way you wanted because of all the anger she has for you right now.
Tip spent a lot of time inserting herself into Amara's business, questioning intentions, and pushing narratives that weren't backed by solid proof. Now that her own situation has fallen apart, it's clear that the focus was misplaced. Energy that was used to investigate someone else should have been used to protect her own relationship. Shay, meanwhile, is still struggling to understand why everything spiraled the way it did. She's reacting emotionally instead of stepping back and seeing the bigger picture. The issue wasn't just the words exchanged or who defended who. It was how outside voices fueled confusion and escalated something that could have been handled privately. What makes this conversation uncomfortable is that Tip is trying to explain herself after the damage is already done. The apology feels late, and the accountability feels incomplete. Once you light the fire, you don't get to control how far it spreads. This scene also highlights a recurring theme this season: misplaced priorities. Instead of handling personal issues head-on, too many people are distracted by someone else's life. That distraction ends up costing relationships, trust, and credibility. At the end of the day, this wasn't about loyalty or concern. It was about interference. And this conversation proves that when you focus too much on someone else's problems, your own can explode without warning.